this is Jill with your all-time jukebox. Welcome to another coming-out party of the all-time jukebox, a gala affair attended by such great bands as Jack Hilton, Will Bradley, Tommy Dorsey, Glenn Miller, and many others. Yep, this is the all-time jukebox, the record machine that only spins the best of the best in records. Once every week, we dig down deep into the record files and come up with 7 or 8 recorded gems. And tonight, we start off with one Mr. Tommy Dorsey, half of the famous Dorsey Brothers, and a record that he made during the days he was spotlighting Connie Haynes on the vocals. It's all-timer number 1, What Is This Thing Called Love?
Why should it make a fool of me? I saw you there one wonderful day. You took my heart and then you threw it away. That's why I asked the Lord in heaven above, what is this thing called?
Now a song by the King Cole Trio. They've been a long time on the way to the all-time jukebox. They started together some 6 or 7 years ago in a cocktail lounge in Hollywood. Musicians would gather there nightly to listen to their brand of music, but the public didn't seem to be interested. They made a few records, but those records stayed on the shelves in the music shops. Then, a year or so ago, Capitol Records released Straighten Up and Fly Right, and that did it. Since that time, all of their records are listed among the best sellers. So welcome to the King Cole Trio and the all-timer Straighten Up and Fly Right.
A brother took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The brother tried to throw the monkey off his back, but the monkey grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack, straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use of jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer told the monkey you were choking me. Release your hold and I will set you free. The monkey looked the buzzer right dead in the eye and said, your story is so touching, but it sounds just like a lie. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Fly right.
Say, if it's okay by you, I'd like to play a record, well, a transcription to be exact, of something that's really great. It's a Navy band, and they made this record for another Armed Forces radio show, Yank Bandstand. The reason for playing it is that if they had recorded this for a record company, it couldn't help being an all-timer. Remember, this record was made somewhere in the ETO. I think you'll like it. It's Sam Donahue and his Navy band playing On the Sunny Side of the Street. And now Will Bradley and his orchestra, a band that came to the front when Boogie Woogie was catching on. You'll remember their recording of Down the Road a Piece and Beat Me Daddy, both all-timers that you've heard on previous shows. Last night I came across another Will Bradley special, and it spins now, Celery Stalks at Midnight. You're listening to the All-Time Jukebox, with yours truly, Jill, acting in the capacity of record spinner. Before tune number 5 starts to spin, a quick word about V-mail. Use it the next time you write in, the next time you write home. It's faster, safer, and helps save a lot of needed space. So, V-mail, huh? Now, all-timer number 5. Just the other day, I came across an album of records by Russ Columbo. I brought one of them along today. It doesn't seem so long ago that Russ Columbo was giving Bing Crosby and Rudy Valley a run for their money. Matter of fact, they wrote a song about Crosby, Columbo, and Valley. Many Columbo records were great, especially the one spinning in the jukebox now. Here's the all-timer, Goodnight, Sweetheart.
Good night, sweetheart, till we meet tomorrow. Good night, sweetheart, sleep will banish sorrow. Tears and parting may make us forlorn, but with the dawn, a new day is born. Good night, sweetheart, though I'm not beside you. Good night, sweetheart, till my love will guide you. Dreams enfold you, in each one I'll hold you. Good night, sweetheart, good night. The day is over, and its cares and woes in peaceful sweet repose will fade and die. A dreamy dreamland beckons you and me. How happy life could be if we could dream forever. Good night, sweetheart, till we meet tomorrow. Good night, sweetheart, sleep will banish sorrow. Tears and parting may make us forlorn. Ah, but with the dawn, a new day is born. Good night, sweetheart, though I'm not beside you. Good night, sweetheart, till my love will guide you. Dreams enfold you, in each one I'll hold you. Good night, sweetheart, good night. Good night, sweetheart, good night.
Back in 1933, a recording company in England made a series of recordings with Jack Hilton and his orchestra. They were released in this country by Victor Records and at once became standard items for all record libraries. It's interesting to note the quality of these records. They sound like they were recorded in a huge hall and, well, I'm no radio technician, but there is something about these Hilton records that's missing in our records. Also, when listening to this, remember it was made in 1933 and it still tops. Stand by for the famous all-timer Just a Gigolo by Jack Hilton.
for show. What a wasted life you're leading. Dancing till the dawn, youth and future gone. Love will pass you by unheeding. Just a soul on fire to the highest fire. Cast off when they tire tomorrow. Friends may come, but they'll go, leaving hands empty alone. The heart that breaks with sorrow.
Now we go back to a motion picture called Double or Nothing, which is the cue to open the old Bing Crosby record department. Gosh, I don't remember the picture, but I do remember that Bing sang a lot of songs. Among them, our next all-timer, Smarty.
Smarty, though I'm not quite as smart as you, I could teach you just a thing or two. Smarty, Smarty, don't you know that you should hold me tight? Can't you tell when you've met the right party? Though you may know every star up above, still you're in need of a lesson in love. You know it all, Smarty. Can't you see if you had a heart, you could learn to be just twice as smart, Smarty. Smarty, though I'm not quite as smart as you, I could teach you just a thing or two. Smarty, oh Smarty, don't you know that you should hold me tight? Can't you tell when you met the right party? Why do I sigh when the moon's high above? I'm in your spell, can't you tell I'm in love? You know it all, Smarty. Can't you see if you had a heart, you could learn to be twice as smart, Smarty. Smarty, Smarty, now get along out of here.
And now, Glenn Miller's orchestra. I heard this record last week while listening to a local platter show. called up the radio station, borrowed it, and as a result, the all-time jukebox gets a chance to rock to the all-timer Glenn Miller's Volga Boatman. With the playing of the Volga Boatman, it's time to wind up this jukebox session. As mentioned before, your suggestions are always welcome. Again next week, we'll be set with some more great records that you'll all know. So next week, then, remember that you'll hear only the best of the best in records in the all-time jukebox. Till tomorrow, when I'll be G.I. jiving your way, this is Jill saying this is the Armed Forces Radio Service.